right? Next one is stability of resonance structures. So which is most stable resonance structure you must identify. Okay, to identify for the resonance structures of a species, there are few rules are there. Based on that rules, we will be able to predict among all the resonance structures which are possible for a compound, which are stable and which are unstable will be predicted. In that, to predict the stability of resonance structures, number one rule is resonance structure having more number of covalent bond, is most stable. Resonance structure having more number of covalent bond is most stable. So for this condition, see one example, and the example is given that 1,3 butadiene, 1,3 butadiene. So that is CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. This is a one structure. If you write its resonance hybrid structure, means next resonance structure possible, multiple bond resonance. So multiple bond resonance can take any direction, either right side or left side. Okay, so here I am taking towards right hand side. If I do the resonance structure towards right hand side, I will be finding another structure CH2 single bond, CH double bond CH, CH2. Here you get negative charge and here you get positive charge, because this pi bond shifted here, so there is no electron loss for this, but this carbon lost pi electron, so positive charge acquired, and this pi electron shifted on the last carbon, it is having one extra pi electrons or non-bonding electrons, so that negative charge. So now this is resonance structure 2. Now among these two structure, which is the most stable we supposed to find? I said, no, what is the rule we said? Resonance structure having more number of covalent bond is most stable. So we will find a number of covalent bonds present in the given compound's resonance structure. Here carbon double bonds you identify first. Carbon bonds you identify in this given first resonance structure of this species. Okay, so carbon bonds, how many present here? Carbon bonds are whether single bond or double bond. This is double bond 2, carbon single bond 1, again carbon double bond 2. So the number of covalent bonds within carbon 5 bonds are there. So carbon bonds are 5, and there is a carbon hydrogen bonds also. Carbon hydrogen bonds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So carbon hydrogen bonds are 6. Then total number of covalent bonds 11 in the first structure. In second structure also same way, if you look at in second structure same one, but multiple bond positions are different place, isn't it? Multiple bond positions are different point. So here single bond and single double, and here is a negative charge and here is a positive charge. Now first to find carbon covalent bonds. Carbon covalent bond 1, here 2 present, here 1 present. Total how many became? 1 plus 2 plus 1. So you got carbon bonds, covalent bonds 4, and carbon hydrogen bonds are same. However, what is here 2 present, here 1, here 1, here 2. Total 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, 6. So carbon hydrogen bonds are 6. Here total number of covalent bonds is equals to 10. So now among these two resonance structure, first resonance structure has 11 covalent bonds and second resonance structure has 10 covalent bonds. So which is the most stable one? Which has more number of covalent bond is most stable one. Okay, so we can write first resonance structure first is greater stable than resonance structure 2. It is a stability order. It is a stability order. Okay, this is number one rule. The compound or resonance structure which has more number of covalent bond is most stable, which has less number of covalent bond is least stable or least contribution towards resonance stability. This is number one rule. Next, number two, resonance structure involved in charge separation, charge separation is less stable, which is involved in charge separation is less stable. So one example you will have better idea. Let's take carboxylic acid, RC double bond OH. Here it's a neutral species. But there is a possibility for conjugation. Here is the lone pair of present on oxygen, and here you have double bond, multiple bond at alternative point. So in order, this lone pair turns into pi bond, this pi bond turns into charge. So you will be having resonance structure of it R O minus double bond O H plus, right? So this is structure 2 and this is first one, existing one. In this case, if you see, the number of covalent bonds are same in both the cases. Okay, but here charge separation is 0, but here charge separation is present. So in order, second structure or 1 is greater stable than 2, isn't it? It is involved in charge separation, so unstable. The same one you can apply here also. 1, 3 butadiene. Number 1 neutral, but number 2 is charge separated. The one which is involved in charge separation is unstable. So here same thing happen, resonance structure 2 is unstable one. This way you can write. But in this we have another one sub rule. Greater the charge separation, greater in instability. Greater the charge separation, greater in instability. However, charge separation becomes higher and higher, instability also becomes very much higher. So in order, one example you will understand better way. So the example is 1-methoxy. Look at 1-methoxy 1,3 butadiene. If you take 1-methoxy 1,3 butadiene species, its structure what will be? CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH, OCH3. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-methoxy 1,3 butadiene. In this, oxygen has lone pair, okay, and 2 pi bonds are present. There is a possible resonance structure. The possible resonance structure is between multiple bond can happen and multiple bond lone pair also can happen. So now there is a lone pair and multiple bond. So which is most readily will migrate means lone pair will migrate very readily. So this is number one structure. If you assume first structure I am making resonance structure, if this lone pair are shifting here and this pi electrons will be shifting on this carbon, okay, so you will be having a resonance structure CH2 double bond CH CH minus single bond CH double bond O plus CH3. Here you get a positive charge on oxygen due to loss of this lone pair of electron. Next, this structure further, this negative if shift here, this pi electron can shift on carbon. So in order you will be having CH2 minus single bond CH double bond CH CH double bond O CH3 plus. This is resonance structure 3 consider, and it is resonance structure 2. Now among these 3 we have to identify which is most stable or least stable one. Here no charge separation is available, so it is most stable one. No charge separation in this case, no charge separation, so it is most stable among given 3 resonance structures. So one is greater stable. Next, 2 and 3 both involved in the charge separation. Since both involved in charge separation, we should find which is the greater stable one. What the point I said actually sub rule, greater the charge separation, greater in instability. So here charge separation is happen at 1, 3 position. Here charge separation is happen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5 position. So 1, 3, 1, 5. Here greater charge separation, so less stable. Here less charge separation is more stable. So this is less charge separation. Here higher charge separation. So in order 1 stable, then 2 stable, then 3. 3 is the less stable among these 3 resonance structure. This is another one rule to predict stability of resonance structure. Next, number 3 rule. Number 3. Species having a resonance structure, species having more number of resonance structure is more stable. Species having more number of resonance structures, higher number of resonance structure is more stable. Higher number of resonance structure is more stable. Example for this, allylic and benzylic carbocation. Allylic carbocation this is, and as well as benzylic carbocation. For allylic carbocation, just 2 resonance structures are possible. Multiple bond will shift towards positive charge, and you will be getting CH2 plus single bond CH double bond CH2. Here pi electron will shift towards positive, you will be getting 5 resonance structures. So look at it, it's a conjugated system. The group of atom has a positive charge, so it is a minus M group. So it is shifted this pi electron towards carbon. It is shifted pi electrons towards carbon atom. So when they shift pi electrons to the carbon atom, you will get positive charge at ortho position. So you will be having next resonance structure from here. Next resonance structure will be having double bond CH2 and positive charge at ortho point. This will shift here between ortho and meta position, and the next resonance structure it will be having a positive charge at para position. Next it will shift here, and you will find a resonance structure having positive charge at ortho position, and further the pi electron shift here, and you will find a resonance structure which has multiple bond at different position from the initial. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. In order, here you have total resonance structures 5. Here resonance structures are just 2. So for allylic, this is an allylic and this is a benzylic. Okay, so allylic. For allylic resonance structures are possible just 2. For benzylic resonance structures are possible 5. So which is the most stable one become? Benzylic is more stable than allylic. Benzylic greater stable than allylic. This is one of the way to predict stability of resonance structure. Okay. Next, fourth way to predict stability of the resonance structure is equivalent resonance structure. Equivalent resonance structure having species. Equivalent resonance structure having species is more stable. Equivalent resonance structure having species more stable than unequivalent resonance structure having species. Unequivalent resonance structure having species. Unequivalent resonance structure having species. Example for this, carboxylate ion. Carboxylate ion forms equivalent resonance structure. If this negative charge shift here, pi electron shift on oxygen, you will have another one structure. This 1 and 2 is equivalent resonance structures. No difference in that actually. Equivalent resonance structure. But when we take an example of phenoxide, it's a phenoxide. It is carboxylate. Carboxylate forming equivalent resonance structure. Phenoxide forms 5 unequivalent resonance structure. Phenoxide forms 5 unequivalent resonance structure. Look at the first one. Here, conjugated system has a group of atom which has consist negative charge, means it is a plus M group. Upon negative charge will shift towards multiple bond. So here I will be having O double bond O, negative charge at ortho. Negative shift here, pi electron shift goes to para position. Next resonance structure will be negative charge at para. Next this will shift here and pi bond becomes negative charge. Next resonance structure having negative charge at ortho position. Again this shift here and pi electron goes to an oxygen and you will be getting a resonance structure which is similar to first one, having multiple bond at alternative. So total you got 5 resonance structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the charge separation is unequivalent. Look at this first one and last one is equivalent. But in between what happened? They are unequivalent. Okay. So this is unequivalent 5 resonance structures. Unequivalent 5 resonance structure. So in order, which is the most stable one become, which has equivalent resonance structure. So that carboxylate greater stable than phenoxide. Phenoxide stability of RS. Is this point clear? This is another one rule. And the last rule to predict stability of the resonance structure is a resonance structure having a negative charge on higher electronegative atom. Negative charge on higher electronegative atom and positive charge on lower electronegative atom is stable. If this condition reverse becomes, no, negative charge on higher electronegative atom and positive charge on higher electronegative atom, it becomes, no, then that becomes unstable. Negative charge on higher electronegative atom, positive charge on lower electronegative atom will be stable one. Okay, so for this you can check example for phenoxide only, example only. First phenoxide, one of the structure is having negative charge on higher electronegative atom, but when you make its resonance structure, one of the resonance structure out of 5, one of the resonance structure, the negative charge shifted on carbon atom at ortho position. So here is negative charge on higher electronegative atom, on higher electronegative oxygen atom, right? But here negative charge is on a lower electronegative atom, negative on lower electronegative carbon, atom. So among these two, which is the most stable one become? First one is stable, then the second one, isn't it? Like this you should predict stability. That's what we said here. They are unequivalent resonance structure, phenoxide to this ion, unequivalent. Okay, unequivalent structure formed which is unstable. And the last rule, resonance structure having all the central atoms with octet configuration is stable. Resonance structures having all the central atoms with octet configuration is stable. Without octet configuration, unstable become. Example for this rule is CH2, NH2 plus. Here is a lone pair electron. Nitrogen has 8 electrons. This carbon has 6 electron. This carbon has 8 electron. Here absence of octet or no octet present here. No octet. 8 electrons means obeying octet rule. Okay. Next, if you write its resonance structure, if this lone pair shift here, you will be getting a conjugated structure CH3, CH, double bond, NH2 plus. There is no change in the charge. But now this has 8 electrons, it has 8 electron, even this has 8 electron. So all the atoms obey octet. So if this is structure 1, this is structure 2, which is obeying all the octet rule, is stable one. One is less stable than 2. Okay. So like by using these 5 formulas, 5 rules, we will be able to predict which is most stable resonance structure or which contributes more stability towards resonance hybrid will be found.